Hi everyone. Let's get this on the road, shall we? How you guys doing today? Pretty good. I hope you're doing good. Let me just make sure everything is running. And where's my control room? There we go. Okay, very good. We're up. So let's get right to it. Let's get to Bitcoin. Bitcoin. All right, so let's get started with, I wanted to intro short right here, but I didn't, just because of this line over here. Okay, so as you can see, it broke this Ganfan resistance right here. What is that? That's the is that the 3-to-1? I never even look at these lines, but down here. Yeah, that's a 3-to-1. So it broke the 3-to-1, but it's headed down here. There's this line down here, this one, right? Do you see this one here? Yeah. Okay, that one there. That is the one that's been chopping the price. Do you see this zone? It's a chop zone. So even though I wanted to take a short on the break of this, I didn't, and I was just about to actually announce a short, but I realized like it's not a good idea because there's this support line and the price has been hovering around this support line over here. And do you know where this support line is from? Let me show you. It is from the pivot high. Was it 10,500? Yeah. Let me. Yeah. Okay. That is the 3-to-1 from the pivot high of 10,500. Okay. So the price has just been hovering around there. Okay. It's been hovering around there and playing around there. So after it breaks that, see that after it breaks that, and oh my god, if it breaks it right now, I'm gonna kill myself. Right? It will come down. All right. So as I said earlier, if I take a short, instead of taking it around this line, this 3-to-1, do you see this 3-to-1 that I pointed out from the pivot high? Do you see it? It's right there. I could have taken that short, but I didn't. I was about to announce it. So instead of taking it over here, I will wait for the price to come down into this zone between the 8-to-1 and 4-to-1. Okay, the reason why is I want it to break below this. Okay, and if it breaks below that right now, I will not be desperate to catch that bounce, to catch that dip. Okay, why? Because I think if it dips here, it's probably going to bounce back up towards here and come back to get these people who shorted. So I'd rather wait for a bearish break that would be into this zone and then a bounce up, and then I'll short the bounce. So what I noticed is that, check this out, is that when the price breaks down one fan level, there's a bounce up and it likes to get everybody who shorted. Do you see that? It breaks down here, right? And then it kind of, look at this, bing, it tries to bounce up. Do you see it? To get everybody who's shorted. So when it breaks down one fan level, that is when you feel the FOMO, like, oh my god, the price is going down, I should short. So that is the time where we must where we must use constraint. We must control ourselves and not short. All right, look at that. See, it bounced right there, right where I thought it would. So that's why I did not take that short, but it might just come down. Okay, that would have been I would have got that as 71.30-ish, okay? But anyway, so instead, wait for it to break, bounce. Yeah, I should have shorted that bounce, right? Fuck. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not looking for this right here because as long as it's above this 3-to-1 support from the pivot high of 10,500, it can put in a nasty bounce. Okay? So we don't want that. We want it below the support. So it'll get below once it breaks this 4 to 1. Okay, we want it to break below this 4 to 1. So I posted this earlier. This is our short zone. Okay, that's where we go. We let everybody else get chopped over here. I'm not shorting up there. See that? That's why I didn't take that. Okay, so that is the short-term play. Where could this bounce to? 7,200. It's almost 7,300 maybe, right? It's going to bounce around. So I'm not playing it right now. Okay, there we go. That is that. Yeah, that's the play for today. I think if had I looked at this chart yesterday, I would have been able to understand why it was bouncing so nasty. Okay, now let's go over to the 4 hour. Okay, here we go. Here's the 4 hour. All right, as I said, yeah, look at this. Do you see that right here? The cross of the blues. Last night before I went to bed, this is I think this is where it was. It was pretty nasty. And look, it's trying to do that, right? But it won't. So it's going to hover around. And what are we going to wait for? We're going to wait for, very nice. So if you notice that when it breaks below 6.9, we're going to look for shorts below this red 2 to 1, okay? On the 4 hour. Very good. That's where we're going to look for a short. Where's my paintbrush? Okay, we are going to look for a short below this red 2 to 1. Whenever that happens, below this red 2 to 1. Okay, it could even be over here. I don't mind. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. We're going to let this let everybody else do the chop, and we will wait. Okay, we're going to wait until it gets kind of down here. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for. And look at that, the 3 to 1. It did bounce it, so it's going to be nasty, maybe. Okay, now what do I see? Very important. Now, where's my 1999 chart? Yikes, where's my 19? This is it, yeah. Okay. Now, as you see, this here is my 1999 chart. And it is trying to reach a bottom. Okay, it's trying to reach a bottom. I posted it earlier today. And it's going to chop around. As I said earlier in Discord, what I said is that when the LSMA 1999 comes below, you start to get this nasty chop area. Okay, it likes to bounce on and off the LSMA above the 800 EMA and come down. So right now it hasn't gone that bad, but it could very well. Okay, so let's wait and see. All right, now the 1 hour is what I want to show you on the 1999, and I was discussing this with one of my buddies last night. And the 1 hour, if you take a look at this, okay, so we talked about this in the last live stream too. All right, this here moving from down all the way up all year. That was bullish. Do you see that bullish consolidation? We should have been longing all of that all year, and we would have been very rich. And then it started to come down bearish, 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 right? And then if you take a look at the move here from the October 20th bottom, you see how, look, it got a clear break, okay? But what happened before the clear break, right? This bottom, the LSMA bottomed, okay? But what's happening right now is this here, this bounce up until now, it looks like it was a bearish bounce. And now what we're looking for is this bounce here. All right, we're going to see what happens. And this, what's interesting is where I think the resistance is. Okay, it is most likely going to touch the 800 EMA again. All right, and how you figure out the resistance point at the 800 EMA is very easy. You go and check the last time the Williams touched the 800 EMA. You go and check the last time the Williams touched the 800 EMA, which was right here on November 17th at 12 o'clock, right? And the price on November 17th at 12 o'clock, let's go to the 4 hour. November 17th at 12 o'clock. Hey, no, I don't want that. 18th, 17th, 8, 9, 10, 8. Yep, you get about 8,500. Okay, so 8,500 is the resistance for on the 1 hour. Where is that? Yeah. Okay, 85.18 is the resistance at this 800 EMA. So we already know, just looking at this, the price, the Williams likes to go back to the 800 EMA again and again and again. So it is going, so what do we say? That's 85.18. About 8,500 is the resistance, okay? A move above 8,500 will take a higher, okay? So after the next bottom on the 1 minute, we are going to set our sights on the top being around 8,500, okay? After the next bottom, that's where we're going to kind of set our sights. The current top is right here, November 25th at 50. Okay, we're not going to get into that. So the 1 hour resistance is 8,500 and okay, 8,500, very good. Okay. Now, another thing I'd like to point out to you guys is check this out. No. Okay, now I want you to check out the SMMA 800. Okay, the SMMA 800 is very, very amazing. Okay, very, very amazing. And on this line, on this chart, it's purple, but I want to make it green. All right, why it's amazing is that every time the price dips below, oh, let me add it to another chart. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let's, do I have other indicators? Oh, I have too many indicators. Okay, very good. So every time the price dips below the SMMA 800, it dips. Every time it goes above, it bounces. Okay, it's very interesting. Dips, over, bounce. Dips, right? No. Right? Very interesting. Look at this. Reject, came down. Nope. Bounce. Do you see that? So the 800 SMMA is really, really amazing. Down. Do you see that? Back up, reject, down. So at any time, you can always use the 800 SMMA as a reference point. Okay? And how you find the SMMA is on the indicators. Search for smooth. Okay? Smooth moving average. All right, so find that. Now, what's interesting is, now if I go to the 4 hour, on the 4 hour, the price also always likes to go back to the 800 SMMA. Okay, it always likes to go back to the 800 SMMA, and that right now is at 8,300. Okay, it's at 8,300. So if you take a look at every drop, look at this here, dropped 800 SMMA, hung around, came back, reject, hung around, reject. Do you see that? And then it rejected and bounced back up. Okay, so I believe it is likely that we go right back up to 8,300 to 8,500. Okay, and higher. So I think 8,500. I think 8,300 from the next bottom seems very likely. And what's interesting now is, I pointed this out in the last live stream, is check this out. This white one. This white one is the ALMA 3000, and it is curving down, which is bad. Okay, and we said this in the last live stream. Look over the ALMA 3000, bullish, below, bearish. Do you see it? So I've abandoned ideas of moon because this buddy is curving. All right, over, bullish, moon, below, bearish, retest, reject. So you see, this has already been retested. Okay, now let's go back. What happens with the ALMA 3000? Look here. The price always likes to go back towards the ALMA 3000. Do you see this? And what is the purple one again, guys? The purple is the SMMA 800. So you see, it bottomed back over the SMMA to the ALMA, right? Down below the SMMA, back above the SMMA, over near to the ALMA. Do you see that? It's a nice pattern, isn't it? Oh, look, it got bullish for a second. No, it didn't get back down. Okay, so right now we're going to be looking for a move above the 800 SMMA on the 4 hour. Okay, it is not going to just keep going down, 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 down. No, because they need to kill everybody who tries to short, and then they need to kill everybody who tries to long. So now what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if you just pay attention to these two lines, the ALMA 3000 and the SMMA 800, your life is about to get much, much easier. Okay, so use them as reference points in your trading strategy. Now, this is where it gets bad. When the ALMA 3000 crosses below the SMMA 800, it's the end. Do you see that? It's crazy. And then when the price gets back above the ALMA, we go bullish. And look, the SMMA support, bing. Isn't that amazing? What if we knew that before? Huh? Pretty interesting. Pretty damn interesting. So what are we looking for now? A move above the 800 SM, a move to the 800 SMMA, and then a slight move up, maybe 9K, and back down. Now, let me pull up my 4 hour and show you the next resistances I have. So you guys know I have been yelling 7232, 7232 again and again and again. And what 7232 has become this chop zone. And now let me tell you why that is. Do you want to know why? I'll show you why. Whoa, let's zoom out. Okay, very good, very good, very good. All right, now this is the bottom in the winter. Okay, so we drew this Gann box. You see the Gann box, right? So what is 7232? 7232 is right around here is the 382 of this Gann box. Okay, and the 0.5 of the Gann box is 8,500, you could say. Okay, it's about 8,500. Okay, 8,500. Now, what does the price like to do? Well, when it hits one of these zones, Gann box levels, it likes to, break the support, go down a bit, and then go back up. Break the support, go down a bit, go a little bit higher, and back down. So anyway, the idea is, look over here. This is a perfect example. This is kind of like what's happening right now. Okay, so look at this example. So this is that's the 0.5, right? Yeah, okay. Now this is the 0.5. This is the last dip and bounce. Okay, and this below the 0.5 is the 382. So the 382 is currently 7232. Okay, that's the 382, 7232, this level right here. And above that is the 0.5. The 0.5 is about 8498, 8500. Okay, now look at what happened last time. The price broke the 0.5, it landed on the 0.5, broke the support, went below. Do you see it chopped around below the 0.5? Chopped around there. Do you see it? Just like it's doing right now around 8232. It was doing the same thing before. And then it went lower. Do you see it? It didn't touch the 382, but it went lower and then it bounced up. Do you see it? Okay, and came back down. So now what's happening is we're going through this bounce right here. This is like the broken support this what happened here was the 0.5 support broke, and then it chopped around the 0.5 support before going lower. What happens here at 7232? At the 7232, the 382 support broke. Now it's chopping around and it's going to go lower. Okay, it's going to go lower, and then we'll get our bounce up to the 800 SMMA, which we said on the 4 hour is around 8,300. Now we also know that the 0.5 of the GAN box is at 8,500, and we drew this from the pivot low of the winter. So what does that tell us? That tells us we can expect a move up to the SMMA 800 first, which is about 8,300, and then we could look for a further move up to 8,500. Okay, a move up to 8,500. But we know from history that it likes to bounce back up to the ALMA 3000, or at least near to it. So what does that mean? That tells us we could expect a move higher than 8,500, but less than 9,500. Now, let me ask you something. Let's go back to the GAN box. What happened here? It broke the 382 support, chopped, went lower, and then went above the 382 when leveled. Do you see that? What's above the 382? The 618. Okay, so what happened now? It's broke the 382 support. That was the 0.5 support. Yeah, it broke the chop. So let's go do that again. So it broke the 0.5 support, chopped, went lower, then came back above, right, and hit the level higher. Okay, now what happened? It broke the 382 support. It's chopping, right, and we know it could go higher. The next level is 8,500, but what happened last time? It went higher 2 levels. What's 2 levels higher? 1, 2. 2 levels higher is 9,769, and 9,769 would put in a lower high, which would be bearish. Now 9,769, look at that. What's at 9,600? It is the ALMA 3000. So we are most likely headed for a lower high slightly below the ALMA 3000 on the 4 hour. That will be around above 9,500. So above 8,500, yes. Okay, it seems very probable. Okay, so moon hopes, no, because we see this is curving and we see it's bearish. Okay, and also in the last 2 live streams, I pulled up the 1111 on the 4 hour and showed you how it's going down. So we are now in for this kind of ride here. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. Okay, so go pull up the SMMA 800, pull up the ALMA 3000. Okay, and you guys, you guys are gonna see this for yourself. Okay, so it's real straightforward. Okay, shorting right now, yeah, it's getting choppy. Okay, it's getting choppy as fuck. All right, and we're waiting for that entry now. This could go all the way down to about 5Ks. You get what I'm saying? That's the next support down here. Okay, it could go all the way down to 5Ks. Will it? It's hard to say. Time will tell. I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is we got like I said, we got the 4 hour. It's really oversold, and we got the 1 minute trying to bottom. Okay, so let's take it one step at a time. Okay, so I've just given you the picture for the bounce. Okay, that is where the bounce is headed, but it's a question of when we get the bounce. And if you take a look at look, it's still bouncing at that 3 to 1 from the pivot high. You see, that's why I didn't take that short, and I'm waiting to short below here. I'm waiting for this to come down here, and I'm going to short a bounce here. Okay, it'll be safer because I want this to be this. I want this 3 to 1 to become resistance, right? Yeah. Okay, and let's check it out. What else do I got? Okay, that's what I got for you guys. You guys see that? It's pretty straightforward, And if you guys want to see the SMMA, it is very helpful on lower time frames, okay? The SMMA 800 is very helpful. I'm going to make this green on my charts moving forward. Okay, I'm going to make this green. But yes, we are in for a bottom. Now, where are we in for a bottom? Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Okay? Folks, we got this support. You see this blue 1 to 1? You see this blue 1 to 1? Where's it coming from, huh? Where's that blue 1 to 1 coming from? See that blue 1 to 1? Where is it coming from, guys? Where is it coming from? Ooh, 2015. Do you see that blue 1 to 1? 2015. 2015. Oh shit, Bitcoin is gonna go to shit. My prediction is right. Okay, so let me show you guys what I mean. But this blue 1 to 1, you see that? It crossed over, it went bullish. That was this summer's bull run. Okay, now what's gonna happen here is this blue 1 to 1 is going to become a support. So around 5,900, this will bounce hard. It should get a really nice bounce. Now, will this go down to 5,900? Yikes, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it could put in a bounce now. It could put in a bounce there. So 5,900 should be a big bounce. Now, below 5,900, this thing just dies. Okay, it dies. Sorry. Okay, it goes down below 5,900. It just goes sinks. Okay, now my idea before is that you see that. Look at that over the blue. This is such an easy long, guys. If we were watching this last year, look here, pivot low over the long over the ALMA 3000. You see that over the SMMA. Over the blue 1 to 1 from the pivot low in 2015. Close your eyes, enjoy the summer. Oh my God. Do you guys see that? Imagine if we knew that last year at this time. It would have been a no-brainer long all the way to the moon. Okay, and we will get opportunities like that again. All right. So if you guys notice what's happening is that it's coming down below the blue 1 to 1. Okay, and this is where it bottomed. Do you see that? Below the blue 1 to 1, it bottomed and then it moved up. Okay, and right now it's coming down to the blue 1 to 1. Now let me ask you something. It already came down here, and what happened down here? It picked up a lot of buy orders, and those buy orders were only enough to get it up to 13K. Right now, if it comes back down below the blue 1 to 1, let me ask you guys something. Do you think there's enough buy orders left below this blue 1 to 1 to send us soaring past 13K? Or do you guys think it's likely that it heads below this red 2 to 1? Do you see that? It heads below this red 2 to 1. Right? Yeah. You see that? It heads below this red 2 to 1. That's what I'm thinking. And then it does a mini bull run over 13K. Well, anyway, let's not get into that right now. Okay, so we should target. We're going to look into this, okay? So that's a play. So if you notice, the GAN fan from the pivot low of 2015 is in play. Very obvious, okay? Very obvious. Over bullish. So what are we going to do? We're going to wait for this motherfucker to come down below any GAN fan line from the pivot low of 2015. As soon as it goes above, right? We long it, but look at this. This is curving down over here, okay? And that curve started here at the LSMA 3000. It's at about 10,200. It started curving down. Now below this move down, where did it start curving? At about 12,024. There's a $2,000 difference. Do you see it? Right? From 12K, it went down to 3K. Okay. Now, do you think from 10,200 it's going to go down to just 6K? This curve, do you think that's going to be enough? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Okay, I think it goes lower to this, lower than the red 2 to 1. It refills around here, 2K to I think we see Bitcoin in the 2Ks this winter. So get your money ready. We're going to be very rich people. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. We're looking for a bottom, and then we're looking for a long. And as you guys know, I'm not sweating about the longs. Why? Yeah, we got the Ace Pro long indicator, and this is on Binance. The Binance chart isn't that good, but I'll show you guys the Coinbase BTCUSD. This Coinbase, there we go. Okay, there we go. Coinbase chart is better. Okay, so yeah, caught that bottom. We longed it. Okay, and to be honest, I shorted here. That was my mistake. I feel very guilty about that. So the next time that I do get a long close order, I will not short it. You know, that was the first little bit that I got the indicator. I was still working with it. We got that long, and you know, I have people who are already on the indicator, and yeah, they caught this long, and yeah, I caught this long myself. It was really awesome. So just kick back, relax, and the Ace Pro long indicator is gonna catch the bottom. Haha. Okay, so that's what's up, guys. That's what's happening. We're gonna let this motherfucker dip, and we're gonna try to catch a short. So just the summary is, ooh, yeah. Okay, again, I'm not falling for this. Okay, this is chop zone. This 3 to 1 is a chop zone. I want it to come down. I want it to show me some more bearishness. Okay, I'm not gonna FOMO into this. All right, and yeah, I want it to come down here, like I explained to you. I want it to break below this 4 to 1, and then I'm gonna short a bounce in the 4 to 1 zone. Okay, that's gonna be my short play, and when the Ace Pro long says too long, I will take a long. And let me tell you guys something. I have put so much work into this Ace Pro long, and it's going to be insane, because I am a human being, so there's only so much that I could pay attention to at one time, but I've put a lot of confluence into this Ace Pro long indicator, and it's going to be available to you guys on Monday, most likely Monday. I don't want to release it on Friday, because I don't want people playing with it on the weekend and saying, oh, they got chopped or whatever. But I'm gonna release it on Monday, and yeah, it's solid plays. If you had just taken this, look at that. That was a move from like 6,700 to at least 6,900-ish, even more. This bottom right here, about 6,000, 7,000. You could have wrote it up to 7,300. What do you got here? 7,000. I'm not. You know what, man? And we got this right here, about 7,000 to what? 7,200-300, right? So it's pretty fucking lit. Look at that. That's my rate. You get what I'm saying? The net profit's about $308 in 9 trades, and these settings change, so I can change the risk management and stuff. So to change this stuff, right? But yeah, you can see it says the average trade is $34, but that is not necessarily true. Just because it comes down to me fine-tuning the risk management settings, and I'm not going to release that in the indicator itself. Okay, I'm not going to put that in. Okay, now let's go back here. Long, yeah, sort of close. This is a chop. Okay, right, told you to get that long there. And yeah, historically there's not much data. You see, long, close up there, long, close up there, right? So when you guys get the indicator, you'll be able to see it for yourself. And like I said, it's just the start, and it's going to get much better than it already is. So look forward to that. Look forward to the updates. But that's what I got for you guys, okay? So let me know if you got questions. I'll get to your questions right now. Okay, and guys, if you have not already signed up for the Ace Pro Long Indicator, please send me a message and I'll let you in. Anybody who signs up starting Monday, the price will be $100 a month. So if you're not already in, this is the last chance. Oh yeah, let's dip in, right? And again, yeah, okay, this is gonna dip. Okay, but again, it's gonna chop, I think. Let's wait. I could have shorted that, but yeah. Again, like I said, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, do you guys got any questions? I'm exhausted. You know, this last 2 weeks have been crazy. We've really stepped up our game. Really stepped up our game, and I've been doing a lot of work. Oh yeah, look at that. But yeah, you know what I said. I'm gonna wait. So yeah, we're gonna look for a move up to 8,300 for now, and then 8,500, and then 9Ks. And we're gonna play it like a boss. We're gonna play it so smoothly, and the Ace Pro Long Indicator will tell us when to long. So no worries. I am not worried. I'm chilling. So once again, guys, if you want the Ace Pro Long Indicator, it's $50 if you sign up before Friday, okay, for the first 30 days. But in the second 30 days, it will be $100 for everybody, okay? It will be $100 for everybody. And if you sign up after Friday, it will be $100 for the remaining period, okay? And I'm working on a deal. So I am going to put up the price in month 2 for everybody. I mean, for new people for sure, but yeah, but I'm gonna put up the price a lot, guys. I want you to know that for these indicators, I'm gonna put up the price a lot, okay, a lot. So if you join in, so I think right now, if you're testing it, you're gonna get it for $50, but in month 1 it's gonna be $100, and after month 1, for everybody who's not already in, for $100, I'm going to put up the price a lot. Do you know why? Because people are going to use this to make a lot of money. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So for them to pay me $200, $300 a month for something that's going to make them thousands of dollars, it is not a problem. Do you understand me? So I just don't think it's fair for somebody to pay me $100 and then go make like $10,000-$15,000 off of my indicator. And yeah, you guys say, yeah, what about the small guys and stuff? Yeah, I get that, right? So yeah, if you if you are in the first month, I will let you stay in for $100 a month. But after that, I'm gonna put up the price like extremely. I don't want too many people using my indicators. It's not because that ruins my edge. No, it doesn't. Look, because you're longing here. You think the market cares about 100, 200 Bitcoin being bought here? Not really, right? Same thing over here. Okay, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, it really doesn't. Now, this motherfucker's dropping. Like I said, guys, I'm sticking to what I said. I'm waiting for the play to come to me. I don't want to trade over here. I'm going to wait for it to chop around, bounce or whatever, and come down to my area. This is where I want to short. I'm not trying to short over here. I could have taken that short, but no, I'm not going to. Okay, very good. All right. Now, okay, that's all we got. So look forward to the Ace Pro indicator, okay? The long is coming out, and hey, the long and short will be sold separately, just so you guys know. I'm not putting them together. And yeah, so lots of exciting stuff coming. We are getting better, and yeah, Slim Pickens, the SMMA is really awesome, buddy. And put together with the ALMA 3000. Whoo, on the 4 hours, smoking hot, man. Shit. All right, so let's shut up and take my money. All right. So yeah, yo, this is it. Yo, guys, honestly, I'm exhausted. I've been trying to do a live stream, but there's been a lot to deal with. And so moving forward, yeah, we're going to get better and better, and we're going to take better trades. Like I said, we've seen it all in the last month and a half. There's not much left to see. So now if you notice, I'm switching more. I'm talking more about 4-hour chart. I find that kind of fucking interesting. I never did that before, but yeah, we're surviving and we're doing well. So let's keep it going, all right? So thanks for tuning in, and look forward to the Ace Pro indicators. And yeah, lots of good stuff coming, okay? Let's stay in profit and let's stay safe, okay? Thank you guys. Take care.